right, so we can come out the back door here of the house, and Steve got the little greenhouse put together. We decided to set it up here on the concrete, so while I'm, watering them and taking care of the plants every day, I don't have to worry about putting shoes on or anything. I just walk out on the concrete. I'm gonna clean all this up here, but yeah, it turned out really cute. I think it's smaller than what we thought, but I think it's gonna work out good. We've got our key lime tree in here. Those little seedlings, I brought the plants out here because they were looking kind of puny. And then on this side we have all the starts. Now we just now put them in there. These are all drawn over just from this morning in the kitchen, where how they were drawn to the window. The good thing is about this is the morning sun, as you can tell, comes in on this side, and then the evening sun will be on the whole front of that. Can you get it, honey? Is it stuck?
No, I tied it too tight.
Oh, okay. All right, let me help you. So, there you have it. It's a nice little fit for back here. I think it's going to really be a help, don't you?
Yeah, once the sun gets back here, it'll aim right on.
Uh-huh. And then the door, of course, rolls up, so you can keep it rolled up if it gets too hot in there. So, yeah.
The next few days they want to do.
Yeah, it's chilly. What's the temp today, babe?
It's supposed to get up about 55.
Oh, okay.
But Friday they're calling for snow. So
Oh, goodness.
who knows? All right, look out.
Treat time.
That is correct.
Look how cute this is, you guys. This farm here, they've got the clothes hanging out above. I thought, what a cute picture that is. All right, everybody, this is my mom, Hannah, and we surprised her, brought her Mother's Day gift. We got her those flowers up there beside her, and we got her this flower here that is a solar flower, and it will come on at nighttime. So I love you, Mom.
I love you all too, and thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Happy Mother's Day to you too, honey.
Thank you.
It's the landlord's truck. Yeah, I knew that was. I ain't used to your car. I said, who in the world?
Well, honey, say something so I can get her on video with you.
No.
Yeah, you're already on.
You're already on video. Don't put it on. Don't put it on Facebook.
I won't. I'll put it on YouTube. She wasn't in the mood, I guess, to have her picture taken. I was going to get her picture taken with Steve and have her open up the other gift. What we got her was a really beautiful hummingbird feeder and some of the hummingbird food that you mix with the water. But anyway, that's okay. She might have been hurting or something, just not in the mood today. Steve had to run and get some milk, and then we're going to go home, and I am going to hopefully get out and get some of the flower beds weeded tonight. They need it really bad, and it's going to be getting very, very cold here. And I thought, well, the sun's still shining, it's still beautiful, and I might as well work while it's a little bit cold. It's easier for me to work, instead of waiting until the sun is so hot that you can't breathe. So yeah, that's what my plans are for the rest of the evening. I'm not sure what Steve's got planned. It'd be something. He's always doing something. But we had a nice day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we went out to the Amish place that has all the beautiful flowers. They had so many different ones to choose from. Absolutely beautiful. I wish I would have had a fortune. I would have spent it all on flowers. They had them in logs, and they had them in little barns, and they had, you know, just different things you could set out in the yard. They had a fountain inside the little store and had flowers wrapped all the way around it, and it was just beautiful. I told Steve, I said, I think I want one of each, and he was like, yeah, right. But yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it, to have a fountain and make a little seating area back in the backyard. That's what I would like to do, have a fountain, and then have, we used to have, where we, when we lived in the country, we had one of those small ponds that you put in, and I loved that thing. It set out right beside the deck, so you could sit out on the deck and you could hear it, and we had a little, of course, a pump in there. We had a frog that was about probably about 20 inches tall, and it would, it sat on the outside of the pond, and it would spit water out of its mouth, and that's how the water got turned over. Well, I can't think of the word, what I'm trying to think of. But anyway, we had koi in that little pond, and it was so cool to sit there and watch them. So what I did is I put a seating bench beside it, and it had a bush already planted out by it. So we got some white lights, and we put it all around the outside of the little pond, and we had the flat rocks that we set down on top of those, so that you could still see the light shining from underneath the rocks all the way around it. And then with a little frog sitting there, it was sitting on a lily pad, and we had it up on a concrete block, or, you know, like a rock. And it was so pretty at nighttime, and the sun would be setting, and the lights were on, and the little froggy was spewing out water. And sure doesn't take long for the weeds to grow. Look at this. And the sun is set in the front yard. I was hoping that it was still bright out here, but this is a job that doesn't get done unless somebody does it. And the rose bush is going to have to be trimmed up some too. Oh, that was easy. Came out in one big clump. That's one good thing when it rains, right? I think one of my favorite things is weeding and messing around in the flower beds and the garden once it gets done. She's getting kind of buried back there. And then I'll go get the trimmers and trim some of that, and then get the rest of the weeds, and I think it's going to look a lot better. I'll be right back. Yep, the sun is going to be starting to set. I came over here to check on the teenagers, and two of them, the two black ones, are up on the roost up there.
Clear up into the coop.
Oh, how cool. I got that on video.
They're growing and getting there.
How cool is that? Oh.
All right, all of you go in.
Just like kids, they grow up fast. Getting big. I was kind of hoping they would go in so I could shut the door. Keep them warm all night. I hear you, big girls. Yep, I hear you. So I can't fly over to the coop because they're sitting right in the doorway. Huh. Check out how big their feet are, you guys. Isn't that amazing?
Well.
She's right here, baby. So I'm right here by Mama.
It must be them chickens down there.
Oh, so I'm right here by Mama. Yeah.
Now the garden.
See, there's nothing planted except for potatoes, and they're way over there.
What, you're showing and put her paw down where it's muddy.
Yeah, of course not. See, it's all muddy over there, Dad. Huh? Sitting here thinking about, camera's a little crooked. That's all right, though. About when I was a kid and the chores that we had to do. And I don't know, it doesn't seem like kids have the amount of chores that us kids did. There was 5 of us, and us girls had to do, help Mom. Mom always has been a very good housekeeper, and she would give us certain jobs to do, but she took care of the laundry all the time. And we did dishes and that type of stuff. But what did you guys do when you were younger? What was some of the chores that you did? Steve, what was some that you did?
Feed the dogs, feed the cows.
Oh, wow, didn't hear
Help in the garden, cut wood, help restore the house, remodel the house, build a barn. I had a lot of chores.
There's
we lived
4.
out in the country, so we had tons of stuff to do.
Yeah. What was your favorite chore to do?
Probably feed the cows, because I would wrestle with them and stuff whenever I was feeding them.
Were they babies?
Well, when we first got them, they was 3 days old, but then they grew up to about 1,000 to 1,200 pounds, and I'd still wrestle with them.
Say, Willow, what is your chore? Huh?
Being mean.
Barking at the mailman. That's her chore, isn't it? I'd say probably my favorite chore was outside work, and it still is. I love to mow, and I don't mow with a push mower anymore. Well, I do a little bit. I go underneath some of the bushes and around by the swing and stuff like that. But for the most part, we can ride the riding mower. I love to plant flowers, like I was saying a little bit ago. And being out in nature, I think, has always been my very favorite thing to do. I've never, ever really been ever a girly girl, where you like to stay in. And I always like to be outside playing or playing ball, something like that. I feel better. I feel better if I can get outside for a bit. If I had to be in the quarantine in the house constantly without being able to come outside, that would probably drive me bonkers. If I'm able to come outside and just sit. Sometimes we come out and sit and don't even hardly talk, do we?
Yeah.
Just to be out. So we've had a great day today, and I hope that you guys all have too. It's just not a very long video because we were, like I said, we spent a lot of time in the car today and didn't get a whole lot of stuff done around the house except for the new greenhouse, which I'm really enjoying. I don't know if it's going to come across on the video or not, but it's already got moisture in it. It's already holding heat, and that's a great thing. Now, we're supposed to drop down to 30 something.
Yeah.
When's that?
Tonight.
Tonight.
We got a frost warning tomorrow night, I think. And then snow Friday.
Snow! That's a 4-letter word we don't like.
But then now next week, I was looking at the extended forecast in Ohio, and it's supposed to be up in the 70s. So
Okay.
Hopefully that starts like next Wednesday or Thursday. So hopefully after that it'll be in the 70s all the time.
I hope so.
I do too.
But we'll take what we get. We have to, right? I'm not sure then. I'm going to have to look it up. Should I put someone said before, if you have a small greenhouse, that a light, a bulb, would keep it warm to keep your plants protected. Now I'm wondering if it's going to be that cold tonight, if that's something that we shouldn't do.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll look that up. Because if I ask you guys, by the time that I would see your answer, it's going to probably be too late. It'll be late tonight, so. All right, went ahead and got the lamp. And I'm going to turn this on. And it's warm inside of here, the way that it should be. But I'm going to leave the lamp out here in the middle. Put it on the medium. It's a 3-way bulb. And that way it will hopefully, because it's going to drop down into the 30s tonight, hopefully it will keep all that heat in there for them. Okay. See the light in there shining. And there's lots of moisture. See that? All inside, which is perfect for all of my little seeds. So I came out here and I shut the little coop door. Found all of them inside, so I hurried up and got over here and shut the door. The big ones, we don't shut their little coop door. They've got lots of room inside of there. Matter of fact, can you see them through the window? Right there? They're already getting ready for bed. So, good night, everybody.